Are you absolutely 100% certain you're driving legally right now? Because honestly, what if I told you that you could be driving on a suspended license this very second without even realizing it? Welcome to this explainer on how to check your driver's license status online in Colorado. Our goal today is to give you a super practical step-by-step roadmap to navigate the state's online systems, verify your status, and keep yourself fully protected on the road. I know, it sounds a bit like a scare tactic, right? But it's actually incredibly common. You see a forgotten, unpaid out-of-state traffic ticket, a quick lapse in your vehicle insurance, or even falling behind on court-ordered child support could literally mean your license is secretly suspended right now. And driving with a suspended credential in the state of Colorado? Yeah, that's not just a slap on the wrist. Just look at these severe stakes we're talking about here. Driving under suspension can lead to some truly shocking consequences. For a general offense, you could be looking at up to 6 months in jail and a $500 fine. Plus, you might be deemed totally ineligible for a license for up to 3 years if it's a repeat offense. And if your suspension was DUI-related, the penalties absolutely skyrocket. We're talking mandatory jail time of 30 days to 2 years and fines reaching $3 grand. It is a massive legal liability, which is exactly why verifying your status is so absolutely crucial. So today, we're going to totally demystify the Colorado DMV online system. We'll be looking at 1. Why your status matters, 2. Preparation, 3. A step-by-step guide, 4. Troubleshooting common issues, and finally, 5. Tips for good standing. Let's jump right in. Section 1. Why your status matters. Let's start with the why and look at how easily a perfectly good license can just vanish. Understanding the state's enforcement mechanisms really is your first line of defense. Now, what's really fascinating here is how completely non-driving issues can instantly bring your driving privileges to a screeching halt. Sure, criminal DUI convictions or racking up 12 points in 12 months as an adult will trigger a suspension. We all kind of expect that. But so will failing to pay child support or even ignoring an unpaid traffic ticket from another state. And that's all thanks to the non-resident violator compact that Colorado is a part of. So basically, your license is intimately tied to your overall legal and financial compliance, not just how well you can parallel park. Moving on to Section 2, preparation. Before you even touch your keyboard, we need to gather a few very specific things to set you up for success. You're going to absolutely need these specific identification details on hand. So go ahead and grab your physical card right now, because you'll need your exact Colorado driver's license or ID number, your full legal name exactly as it's printed on the card, your date of birth, the last 4 digits of your social security number or ITN, and a valid email address. If you don't have all this ready to go, the system's identity verification firewall is going to block you right at the front door. It's also vital to understand the difference between your 2 main tools, the MyDMV portal and the My Colorado app. Think of the MyDMV portal as the official web-based system where you pull comprehensive, multi-year driving records and process your transactions. The My Colorado app, on the other hand, gives you a mobile digital ID that actively syncs with the state database. If your license gets suspended, your digital ID in the app is going to dynamically update to reflect that status in real time. It's a real game changer. All right, Section 3, step-by-step guide. Let's get to the main event and see how to actually navigate the government portal without pulling your hair out. Following these 4 exact steps on the MyDMV website will take you directly to the driving record request page. First up, make sure you're on the authentic state website. That's mydmv.colorado.gov. Second, you got to create a secure portal account if you haven't already. Actually, they made this a requirement back in 2026 for identity protection, so there's no way around it. Once you're logged in, just click on Available Services and select Request a Driving Record. It really is that streamlined once you get past the login screen. Now, the most crucial point here is choosing the right record. You're going to see 2 options. An uncertified record is what you want for a quick personal check. It costs $9.25 and is emailed to you almost instantly. Boom, done. But if you need to prove your status to an employer or say you're heading into a courtroom, you absolutely have to purchase the $10.25 certified MVR. That one is officially state certified and has to be mailed through the actual postal service, so you definitely need to plan ahead for shipping time. Now, if your record comes back and you see a penalty, don't panic. But do read it very carefully. Knowing the difference between a cancellation and a revocation is going to completely dictate your next steps. A cancellation basically voids your current license, but it's not a formal restraint. You just resolve the underlying issue and a new one can be issued to you. A revocation, however, That invalidates the credential entirely. You're going to have to wait out the penalty period, pay a $95 reinstatement fee, and completely retest for a brand new license. The whole shebang.
Okay, Section 4, Troubleshooting Common Issues. We all know government websites can be incredibly frustrating, right? Technical glitches happen, so let's proactively tackle the most common roadblocks you might face. Getting an address mismatch error? If the system abruptly stops you with this error during account creation, it can be insanely annoying. But whatever you do, don't abandon the process. The workaround here is actually super simple. The system is incredibly literal. You have to type your address exactly as it's printed on your last physical card. I mean, exactly. For example, if your card says street spelled out instead of ST, you need to spell it out. If you recently moved and haven't updated the DMV yet, the system is still looking for your old address to verify your identity. So just type it in exactly as they have it on file. And here's a massive pro tip for you. If you request the instant uncertified emailed record, for strict security reasons, you must open the email link on a desktop or laptop computer. Do not use your phone. You also need to completely disable your pop-up blockers. And here's the real kicker. You literally only get one shot to open it. If your pop-up blocker stops it, or you accidentally close the window, that's it. The link expires instantly for fraud prevention, and you're going to have to pay all over again for a brand new request.
Moving on to Section 5, Tips for Good Standing. Now that you know how to pull your record and troubleshoot the portal, how do you keep that driving record in absolutely pristine condition year after year?
Well, here are some highly actionable best practices. First off, if you have points on your license, taking an approved defensive driving course can often mitigate them before you hit that dreaded suspension threshold. Second, Colorado law actually requires you to update your address within 30 days of moving. Doing this prevents you from missing crucial mailed notices about your status. Third, definitely use the My DMV portal to opt in for email renewal alerts so you never accidentally let your license expire. And finally, just pay all your tickets promptly, no matter what state you happen to get them in.
Still stuck? If you're facing complex administrative holds, like an E-470 Express toll hold, or just weird technical issues that the portals simply cannot solve, human help is actually available. You can call the official Colorado DMV call center at 303-205-5600. Just a heads up, call volumes can be pretty heavy, so you might need some patience. But they are fully equipped to look right into the back end of your specific record and sort it out. So it is action time. I highly encourage you to take literally 5 minutes right after this explainer finishes to go to mydmv.colorado.gov and verify your status. It is a tiny investment of time that could easily save you thousands of dollars in fines and massive legal headaches down the road. And please, share this explainer with your friends and family who drive in Colorado so they can stay legally protected too.
Also, please remember that while we've extensively covered the official DMV processes and penalties here, this explainer is strictly for informational purposes. If you do happen to discover a suspension, an active warrant, or a complex DUI violation on your record, you absolutely should contact professional services and seek personalized legal counsel immediately.
I'm going to leave you with this to think about, with penalties ranging from severe fines to actual jail time for simple administrative oversights. If you aren't 100% sure what is on your driving record right now, isn't it time you found out? Check your status today and stay safe out there on the roads.